Have you ever wondered about the secrets that Alcatraz Island holds? This unsettling island, once known as La Isla de los Alcatraces, or the Island of the Pelicans, was initially a fortress boasting 100 cannons. It stood as a stalwart guardian over the San Francisco Bay. During the Civil War, it served a darker purpose, a prison for Confederate sympathizers and rebellious Native Americans. But there's more to Alcatraz than just its military past. How did Alcatraz become the ultimate prison for the worst of the worst, you might ask? It all started when the fortress, bristling with cannons to protect San Francisco Bay, transformed into a federal prison. The Rock, as it was known, became the final stop for inmates who caused a ruckus at other prisons. Imagine a place so harsh, it held less than 1% of the entire federal inmate population. That's Alcatraz for you. The first wave of prisoners to experience life on the Rock were not the notorious mobsters or hardened criminals you might expect, but 19 Hopi men. They were dubbed hostiles for their resistance to US government farming methods and forced education in government boarding schools. It was a stark contrast to the criminals who would later call Alcatraz home. One inmate, John Paul Scott, even greased himself with lard and swam to shore in a desperate bid for freedom. Found unconscious at the Golden Gate Bridge, he was the only known person to escape Alcatraz alive. The prison also resonated with the echoes of Al Capone's banjo. Yes, the notorious gangster himself was known to strum a tune or two. Some visitors even claim they can still hear his music reverberating through the prison walls. These walls have seen everything from the notorious to the downright bizarre. But what was daily life like on the Rock? The stringent routine and harsh realities of life in Alcatraz were, in some ways, counterbalanced by certain privileges. For the well-behaved inmates, these privileges included a library stocked with 15,000 books and 75 popular magazine subscriptions. Monthly movie screenings offered a brief escape from the monotony of prison life. Alcatraz's first warden, James A. Johnston, understood the potential for unrest that poor food could bring. So he took pride in serving good food, allowing inmates to return for as many helpings as they wished. This focus on quality food was a key strategy in maintaining order and avoiding riots. However, one aspect of life on the Rock that was decidedly atypical was its all-male population. Alcatraz never housed any female prisoners, guards, or administrators, a fact that set it apart from many other penitentiaries. Despite the grim surroundings, life on the Rock had its own peculiar normalcy. Alcatraz today is a far cry from its prison days. The island, once a fortress and then a maximum security lockup, has undergone a remarkable transformation. No longer a place of confinement and punishment, Alcatraz now welcomes over 1 million visitors annually. These tourists are drawn to the island's chilling history, the stories of infamous inmates, and the stunning views of San Francisco Bay. One of the most exciting events held on the island is the annual Escape from Alcatraz Marathon. The race is a nod to the daring inmates who once tried to break free from the prison's iron grip. It includes a 1.5-mile swim from Alcatraz to San Francisco, an 18-mile bike ride, and an 8-mile run. The event is not only a test of physical endurance, but also a testament to the human spirit's determination to overcome challenges. But Alcatraz's story doesn't end with its closure as a federal prison. After the penitentiary shut its doors in 1963, the island became the site of a significant event in the Native American rights movement. A group of indigenous activists occupied Alcatraz, living there for over 19 months in a bid to reclaim the land for indigenous peoples. This occupation brought national attention to the plight of Native Americans and is a pivotal part of Alcatraz's history that continues to resonate today. In addition to its historical significance, Alcatraz has also carved out a place in American pop culture. The island prison has served as the backdrop for numerous films and TV shows, from action thrillers to paranormal investigations. These portrayals have cemented Alcatraz's image as a symbol of mystery, intrigue, and defiance. From a prison to a pop culture icon, Alcatraz continues to fascinate and draw crowds. The island's evolution reflects the changing tides of history and serves as a reminder of the indomitable human spirit.